Greetings and salutations, my lovely little Bytelings. My name is Wiggy, and today I'll be going over the MMORPGs that you should probably know about that are coming out very soon. Now, not all of the MMORPGs or games on this list are coming out to the NAEU right now, so I'll be sure to mention which ones are confirmed to be coming out to the NAEU market and which have yet to be, because all of the games listed are expected to make it to the Western market eventually. Alright, now that that's out the way, let's move on. To start off, let's talk about Monster Hunter World. It's a highly hyped game that's coming out soon everywhere, by January 26 in 2018. At least on PC. However, if we're talking about the console versions, then it's already out in beta testing. So if you played a Monster Hunter game, then you'll know the general mechanics for this series. However, Monster Hunter World is still very different to the normal formula that they generally use in the Monster Hunter games, as they finally made it fully open world. Therefore, you can't simply retreat to a different loading screen in order to heal up or sharpen your weapon in a safe area where the monster can't reach you. So this will definitely make fighting the monsters harder, or, until you get the hang of it at least. There's also a ton of other changes that Monster Hunter World brings, as it is another game. Let's hope it brings some fresh air into this franchise. Not that it really needs it, but it's always good to have some new things added. Granted, some of the things are bad, but there is also lots of good things. Moving on, we've got Bless Online. Now, you've probably heard about this MMORPG many times by now, as it is a hyped up MMORPG that was slated to be released earlier this year, around the same time Revelation Online came out. Which, if you don't know what Revelation Online is, it's an anime-inspired action MMORPG that a lot of people hate. Now back to Bless Online. Due to a plethora of problems, it was cancelled in the West, and the Russian servers went down as well due to their own reasons. However, NeoWiz, the company behind Bless Online, was determined to release a polished version to the Western market, so they decided to self-publish their MMORPG on Steam. This was after, of course, releasing Project Rebuild and tweaking some of the combat and some of the features that many people have complained about. So they're definitely taking player feedback into account, which is definitely a strange thing for a gaming company. So Bless Online doesn't have an official release date other than 2018. However, it is rumored to be coming out early 2018, around February. Now, I can't say whether or not this rumor is to be 100% trusted. All I can say is that it is a rumor. Before I move on to the other games listed here, I'll go over what Bless Online is actually about. So to start off, it's an open world MMORPG with a semi-action tab target combat system, with the ability to tame the majority of the monsters found within the MMO. That goes for having mounts and companions, so you can capture random monsters in the open field that can become your mounts, or they can become your companions, which is an amazing feature. There's nothing better than being able to roam anywhere around the world and tame creatures you see, whether they be large or small, and ride them as your mount. And this can be even flying mounts. That's pretty awesome to me. As I did mention, it is open world. It also has open world flying. You can literally reach the highest peak and travel around the world through the sky, which is not new to MMORPGs, but it is definitely fun, especially with the ability to capture any monster you see generally. Besides this, it has gorgeous graphics and a ton of story content and cutscenes unique to both factions, as they do have their own story to follow along. Bless Online also features open world PvP that unlocks at level 35. This is of course only accessible in contested zones, so you don't have to worry about being PvP'd in the early areas. Then of course we've got Air, or Ascent Infinite Realm, which was just recently announced with its closed beta launching in Korea recently. So those of you lucky enough to get in have already started testing out the game, which sucks for me because I really wanted to try this game out. There's not a whole lot of information on Air right now, but to summarize what we know so far about this game is that it's an open world action MMORPG with a focus on aerial combat. Now, you can participate in this aerial combat with airships and other forms of aerial mounts. There's also realm v realm combat. Generally though, there isn't a lot of information, as I said, regarding PvE content, but it looks like a very promising MMORPG so far. and I cannot wait to learn more about this game in the future, and I really wish I could test out this game and show you guys what it is about, but hey, maybe in the future. Then of course there is the rumor that Period Chronicles will have new information and or a testable version within this month, but we'll have to see how that goes, as it is already the 15th of December and still no new information, so I won't hold my breath. Lastly, we've got Terra M, Black Desert Online Mobile, Alchemia Stories, and Soulworker Mobile all coming out in the near future, which are mobile MMORPGs if you are unaware. Of course, Soulworker Mobile and Terra M are actually playable as of right now, in Korea at least, so if you would like to play them, you can. Now, if you would like some more in-depth details on any of these MMORPGs that I have mentioned, I do have individual videos for them that I'll be linking to in the description, so you can watch them if you are interested in any of them. But generally, this is it for the MMORPGs coming out soon. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about what's coming out. So thank you very, very much for watching this video and spending some time learning about the upcoming MMORPGs, even if some of them haven't made it to the NAEU market as of yet. So without further ado guys, good day, night, or afternoon, wherever it is where you are, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video or live stream.
We fell out of love like shooting stars, came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your